Wonder why that is. So, let's see here. There we go. We should pop up. We should pop up live here. There we go. How you guys doing today? Alright, that's James Watkins. How's it going, bud? Yeah, wow. So let's see, we got this working at. We got 5 of you joining me right now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let me adjust this microphone real quick. I think to have the best sound, I pretty much need it right there. But how's it going, everybody? Just figure I'd come on here and hang out with you guys, see what's going on. I don't have much going on during this time. During these crazy times, I don't really have much going on at all. I just been sitting in the house, chilling, playing Call of Duty, stuff like that. But I don't know what I can figure. I'd come on here and just see what you guys are into. How these times been affecting you guys? There's not really much going on around on YouTube either, so that's why I figured I'd come on here and see what you guys are up to. How's it going, Andy? Part 1. What's going on? Yeah, let me run this intro real quick. Garnett-Tools. I gotta redesign this thing. One of these days I'll get around to it. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Hit that bell to be notified of all my latest uploads. So, yeah, this is some. These are some trying times, guys. I wonder why that's not working like it's supposed to. Hold on. This show. Video, that one, right? There I am. That's where I'm at. Properties. Yeah, that's right. Filters. I just gotta fix this real quick. I don't know why it looks like that, but whatever. What do you mean they won't let you go home? That's weird. Andy, part 1. They won't let you go home. That's certainly something I would not be dealing with. Won't let you go home. Very odd. Let me make sure. Yeah, low quality goes as I can go on that. What kind of ratchet you think I used for that, James Watkins? It's kind of funny when you isolate sounds by themselves, they sound different than when they're in the real world. Not much, CP. It's going pretty good. Sitting here relaxing. Trying to find something to do. Figure out, hop on here and see what you guys are up to. Well, I don't know why that looks like that, but whatever. Yeah, it looks like that too. Let's see if this will help. Oh, yeah, that's much better. That's much better. There we go. Yeah. O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's won't let you go home on a Sunday. I'd be so mad. I'd be very irritated. Hold on here a second while I change this filter. The way this filter looks. Got me looking a little warm there. Yeah, that looks a little better. I can also change it up a little bit like this. The whole crew, they won't let the whole crew go home? Listen. At all? That's pretty rough, man. Oh, man. Well, since you're there, I got a question about O'Reilly. What kind of tools do you guys carry over there? What kind of, is it all that performance tool stuff? Wow. Oh yeah, that came through a lot better. Picture looks a lot better than when we started out. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? Let's see, we got Bubble Bimfield. Is that how you pronounce that? Bimfield. Equipped with rubber gloves, face mask, and clean suit. Yes. Yes. I would not be going anywhere without that. Well, actually, I did go somewhere without that stuff. But I do have masks. I have yet to use my mask, though. But I do have them. Should this get any worse? I mean, it's pretty bad right now. But, yeah. Power Torque, don't buy them. Power Torque, never heard of that. Let's see. And as always, my offer always stands, guys. If there's ever a time when you guys need recommendations, just let me know and we'll go through it right here live. Gladdy one says hello from San Diego. What's going on over there in San Diego? How are they taking it? How are they taking to a quarantine these days? I imagine not well. Store brand. Yeah, well. No performance tools. Napa. Okay, so it's perform. It is wait. Is it not performance tool? I know I got some PT stuff. Performance tool there from one of the O'Reillys out here a long time ago, probably like a year ago. He says Napa is better for tools. I certainly agree with that. Napa, out of all the parts stores, Napa has the most cohesive package, if you get what I'm saying. The best put together package, I would say Napa does. Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know something though. That gotta get back on the floor. All right, man. Take it easy, bud. Have a good one. Bumble says I would always back gear wrench first. Duralast are pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, I think as far as all the tool stores go or part stores go, that Napa pretty much has that down. They have the most like product offerings out of Duralast, and I mean Gear Wrench certainly has more, but they're not like really a part store only brand. They kind of got like a deal with what Advance Auto Parts to sell their stuff, and now they're not even going to be sold in stores anymore. I don't think because Advance is switching over to that TEQ stuff or whatever. But so let's see. Let's see how stuff's coming along. There was mumblings of Vice Grip, the old Vice Grip plant being reopened, and they let's see how long ago this was. They relaunched product offerings Yeah, I did. In the last stream I did get my questions answered for the most part. But let's see here. I gotta switch. But company called Malco. Now they've been around for a long time. They've been like sort of like a specialty products type of brand. But they back, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, they reopened the plant in DeWitt, Nebraska to manufacture tools in or vice grips, not vice grips, eagle grips in America again in the same plant. So after 10 years, blam. Matco also unveiled its October 19th. Tool production will begin October 22nd. So that I think that was 2018. I think that was 2018. I don't think it was 2019. I think it was 2018 that the Eagle Grip got, let's see. Okay, here's Garage Journal. When was this thread open? Actually, it was opened 2019. Scheduled to release. Yeah, I thought for sure that it was 2018 that was announced. Yeah. Their tool selections in parts stores ain't what they used to be. Huh. Let's see what else information we could find on that. Yeah, October. That was 2 years ago. Well, almost. Year and a half. Let's see, we got a picture here. Oh, I got a login. I probably have a login right there. But Yeah, that's when it happened. 2018. They shut that down. So they're supposed to be coming out with American-made vice grips or American-made Eagle grips. I keep getting that mixed up, but it's been a long time, and I'm just looking for right now. I'm looking for any information as to when these things are expected to hit shelves or stores, or what are they doing? They're building buzz around distribution networks. It says here. Pretty excited, but if we go back to that picture, that first picture here. Here it is. This is supposedly someone from the facility, and that is a pair of the pliers that they're producing at the new factory. So let's have a look here and see if we can get up close. Now, I don't know. I think it says DeWitt on it. Doesn't it look like it says DeWitt on there? But let me look over here for a second. Chaka Gillis again with the Ryobi is trash $2 donation. Well, I gotta say one thing, bud. You are consistent. You are very consistent. But thanks again for your $2 donation. Helps keeps the lights on at Garnett-Tools. Helps me get back to making videos. And I can tell you guys I am on the route to making more videos. I have probably like 4 or 5 in production right now. And that is once I get a couple in the bank, I'll start releasing them again. If the powers that be don't get their act together soon, there will be nothing left to go back to. Maybe not. I think us Americans at least are a resilient bunch, right? Or is that in response to one of my questions? No. But I think the Americans are a pretty resilient bunch, and we'll pick up the pieces even if things start to crumble. Now, certainly if people start turning into zombies, then yeah, it'll definitely fall apart quick. But yeah, as far as this goes, I mean, I don't want to minimize it because it is a serious issue. A lot of people are falling to the wayside because of this current outlook we have. This current situation we're in, a lot of people laying on their deathbeds because of it, and it's just sad. But I think that if a lot of us, I think, to be honest, a lot of us are like more aware of cleanliness, more aware of what needs to be done to keep sort of sicknesses at bay than we were before all of this started. And I think we will emerge like a cleaner future we will have, because people, and even in saying that, like, there's probably other sicknesses or illnesses, just other sicknesses and illnesses that are just probably just gone or killed just because the heightened sense of this is an actual problem and this is a reality. I think a lot of people, like maybe a lot of people today would have got the normal flu, but now since another virus has hit us and people are more aware of washing their hands and cleaning up after themselves and keeping surfaces clean, that we haven't been affected that much about with. I think it'll show in the numbers. I think this is my theory. I'm no doctor or anything, but I think that it will show in the numbers that our infections of other like seasonal sicknesses will go down because we're cleaning so much because of this other thing. That's what I think. Jay Young, what's going on? Just stopping by real fast to hit that like button. Thank you, sir. How's it going, Jay Young? Are you keeping to yourself these days if you're still in there? Are you hanging in there? I got my boy with me. Just put him to sleep. He was acting crazy. He's bored. He's as bored. He's only 2, and he's as bored as I am in this place, stuck in this house. But hey, we're gonna power through it. We're gonna get through it. I guarantee a lot of us will come out stronger than we were before, more knowledgeable than we were before, and yeah. But to the 5 of you still here, if there's anything you want me to have a look at, we will have a look at it. If there's any recommendation, like I used to do back in the day, super chat tool recommendations, and that wasn't really a good. It didn't last really long because I don't know. Super chat's not really that great. Sorry to you, Chucker Gillis, but YouTube probably takes 30% of that. But if there's anything you guys want me to have a look at and you would like us to share with the community right now, tell me about it. We'll put it up on screen right now. If you're looking for a new set of whatever, tell me about it. We'll put it up on screen. We'll search together. So, just wanted to let you guys know that let me see if I can get this back in the package for maximum effect here. I went past Home Depot during when this stuff first kicked off, and to my surprise, they still had the XC 6.0 and the 3.0 for $100. Now, if you walk over to the where Home Depot keeps all their batteries, it is like 119 just for this battery here. So, and this was the last one. So I was like, gotta pick it up, huh? So that that was my last purchase out in the real world right there. It was pretty good. And you charge this thing up. I don't know how long the 6.0 lasts, but my 4.0s lasted a pretty good long time. Quite a while, actually. But, and I got these because I'm doing another video, so you guys will see that shortly. But, I pretty much got those for this thing. This thing eats batteries. And hopefully the 6.0 will help it along, help keep it charged long enough that I don't have to do it like every other use. It's kind of like what I've been doing. Like, I got like, I don't know, I want to say like 9 or 10 Milwaukee tools at this point. And between what I use often, like the drill, the impact, this thing, and the camera, I'd say every other use, it doesn't, like, not just this tool, but every other time I use a battery, I probably have to charge it. But the most thing I use these on is the ratchet. So I need this for the ratchet. The ratchet this thing right here and the ratchet just kill my batteries. But I'm glad I was able to stumble across the 2-piece set for under $100, which was pretty good. Something else I got right before the apocalypse. That's what we're going to call this, the Apocalypse Now stream. Bandsaw is awesome for rebar and all thread. Wow. See, I'm not really I just bought a house, but I'm not really a outdoorsy building type. I know how to build and frame walls. I learned that stuff and drywall and stuff like that. But when it comes to woodwork and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't think I would use a bandsaw like that. But another thing I picked up before the apocalypse hit was this Craftsman ratcheting screwdriver. It's a little weird one. It comes with a bunch of bits. I think the bits are, I don't know. We'll have to open it to see. But this is made in America, it says right on it. I think that's going to be made by a company called Roll Gear, I think. This was only $10 in Ollie's. Ollie's is coming through with the Craftsman, let me tell you. But let me see what these bits are looking like. Oh yeah, all the bits are made in America too. So that's pretty cool. Or at least this bit is made in America. I don't know about these ones. I don't know, they look pretty good. But you got bit storage. And this is one of those gearless ratcheting. Sometimes it does slip though. And for comparison, I got another Craftsman. Here's another Craftsman. This is an older Craftsman screwdriver. And you know what I think also kind of led to Craftsman not being as popular as they should have been? It's that the imagery they were putting forth. So if you got something like this and you got something like this, it doesn't look really uniform. Comparatively, if you look at like a Matco or a Crass or a not, if you look at like a Matco or like a Snap-on, their ratcheting screwdriver kind of, some of them, most of them actually look like their regular screwdrivers, and it's like a little bit of a continuity thing. So Craftsman absolutely gave no dams about that. And I think they would have been more popular if they would have just stuck with a professional design and like copy that across a lot of their other stuff. There's a Ollie's in Little Rock. Is that where you're from, James? Little Rock. But let's open this thing up. I gotta bust out a knife here. Let's see. Remember, when using a knife, cut towards your buddy, not your body. And in doing so, you probably make it a little more, there we go. Make it a little more difficult for you to open a package like that. There we go. Open. Alright, so they give you these little things that aren't connected at all. This is probably going to go right in the garbage for me. But they, look, how nice of them. They give you a P3. Yeah. All the bits are made in the USA. You got a P1. Oh, yeah. P1, P2 is in the handle. P3. Oh, wait, actually, there's another P2 here. Yeah. There's a P. Oh, okay. Is that a PZ? No, there's a P1 here and P1 here, P2 here, P3. Flat blades, bunch of them. 2 Robertson and Torx. 225, T20, T15. Snap-on owns the ratcheting screwdriver game. Actually, no, I don't think so. It's like, no. You know what? That's a bit of a tough. That's a tough one for me because I have everything but a Snap-on one. This one's pretty good. Like I said, sometimes it skips. You can feel that it just overdrives. Sometimes it lets you go a little too far, but I think as far as a screwdriver like this one's pretty good. I have a Husky one. I have a PB Swiss one, and I have a Cornwell one. Now, the Cornwell one is my favorite. Now, I think it's the one I showed off, and I went to when I think it was last stream. Might have been no, it wasn't last stream. It was a stream before that. I showed off Cornwell's ratcheting screwdrivers. Is actually made by Calvan. But some of Snap-on's ratcheting screwdrivers are also made by Calvan, including like a Baco one, or maybe there's another one. Maybe there's a Williams one. What's going on, Barefoot? How's it hanging? Southwest Arkansas. But, like I was saying, as far as a ratcheting screwdriver goes, my favorite one has to be that Cornwell one. And a close second would be, because that one is, that Cornwell one is kind of like the Snap-on one, because you can remove the shaft, you can pull it out of there, and just like the Snap-on one, it has a square anvil down in the ratchet. You could put extensions down in there and extend the drive. So what I'm thinking is Snap-on contracted someone like Calvan to make their screwdriver, because it's stuff like that's usually not a coincidence. I think the Mac one also does the same thing. Stuff like that usually not coincidence. 100 miles from Little Rock. See, I haven't been to Arkansas. Hell, for that matter, I haven't even been to Kansas. The farthest west I have been, I think it's Indiana, actually. Yeah, I haven't been to a state past Indiana. As far as states I've been to Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia. When I was younger, went to South Carolina, North Carolina. I've been to, I think that's it, Ohio. From there, it's just Ohio, Michigan, Indiana. I've only been to 8 states. Or 9 if you include Pennsylvania. That's where I live in. So I've been to 9 states. All right? That's a lot to go. 41 to go. A lot of states I haven't been to. Oh, nope. 10. I've been to Florida. I have been to Florida. I went to Florida when I was like 12 for Disney. I forgot what it is. Disneyland down there? Disney World? No, Disney World's there. Disneyland's in California. What's going on, Dano? How's it hanging? Bumble says he's just west of Melbourne, Florida. Southern Utah will blow your mind. Come on out. One day I'll make it. I'm telling you, one day I'll get there. Just definitely not now. Let's see. Barefoot says just trying to keep away from the virus. I hear you there, bud. I'm trying to keep me and my son healthy. So I'm staying indoors. He's staying indoors. He's taking a nap right now, and he was very bored. Very bored. But let me go grab. I can go if you guys want to hold on 1 sec. All right, I can go grab. Let's see here. I could go grab this thing. Let's see where it's at. Where is she? See, I don't have that one. I have this one. So let me go grab it. It's somewhere. I'll grab it. Yeah. I'm back. Never been to Canada. Sorry, never been. I got one more. Don't I? Yeah, what? Okay, so here is the PB Swiss 65, 10, or 30. I think that means 30 millimeter. So this one, if you look here on the picture, oh, nice. I've never been there neither. But if you look here on the picture, the one here on the picture looks a little thinner than the one I got here. And that's because I got a longer shaft. But this is, once you put a bit in here, it's pretty thick. But this is probably my second favorite one. The reasoning is not how it works at all. I wish they would have had the rubber, the PB Swiss's rubber. That would be awesome on this thing with still having the. But the best thing about this tool is this right here. You get 10 bits, 10 bit storage inside the handle. And it just, you just push it up like that, close it back up, and blam. All your stuff's right there. A close second. Now this is what I mean. This is that Calvan one. It's supposed to have a light in the front, but that removes, and you could put extensions down in there. Yeah, you could put a regular extension down in there, and it'll extend this whatever length you need to extend it. It's got the knurling on the shaft. And this one rotates, but not all of them rotate. Turns into a pistol grip screwdriver. It's pretty much the Baco version. I think it's the Calvan 668. Let's see. I think it's a HR 668. Screwdriver. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Now we can find this. We can backspace. 668 screwdriver. Garnett-Tools 668. There it is. So there it is right there. That's what I have in my hand. And it's $30. I think that is the same as the Barco pistol grip ratcheting screwdriver. Same thing. Yeah, literally the same thing. You see the button there. You see the button there. Blam, you hit that button, it rotates. You hit this button here, the two at the back, and the back pops out and gives you storage for 6 bits. Now, the reason I brought this up, okay, is the ones that are designed like this, if they look like this, it's the same thing. As you can see, it's literally the same thing here. We got the knurling, literally identical. The end of it, same. So that's actually more money. But this one's a pretty good product too, because the thing about this one is the rubber on here feels pretty nice. The rubber on here feels very nice on this thing. Now, certainly, I think, and here's the thing though. If we look at the snap-on, let's look at snap-ons. Not that one. Not this orange one. That's not what I'm talking about, because that's a permanently pistol gripped thing right there. But there's a snap-on one that rotates. That one there, that green one there, it rotates just like this one does. But yeah, I wish there was a good picture of it, because it's like the same thing. If you see the rubber on it, but the downside to Snap-on's ratcheting screwdriver, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret though. The big downside actually is the way they store bits is ridiculous. It's completely and utterly idiotic in my opinion. You literally unscrew the back, right, and you dump them out. They're just sitting in the back of the handle. No real retention like this thing. No real retention like this thing. They're just pretty much hanging out in the back of the handle, and you unscrew the cap. So that's what the downfall to Snap-on's ratcheting screwdriver, I think, in my opinion. Also, I think this one is going to be around, let's see if we go all, and if there's a store listing for, yeah, okay. Let's see how much Snap-on's is. So, 5-position ratcheting, okay. So, it might be different. See, because theirs has positions, but it might also not be different, because it doesn't matter. Usually their website shows you country of origin. And this is USA. Wow. So yeah, theirs is going to be a little bit different. Actually, you know what? No, the Calvan one is definitely made in Taiwan, I believe. But here it is, that unscrew cap. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. If they would fix that, yes, I think they would have the market cornered. But believe it or not, this PB Swiss one was the same exact price as the Snap-on one. Literally around $90. And if you wanted the longer shaft one, it was a little bit more. I got it on a discount for a special deal. But if you look this thing up, this is going to be, let's see where we can find it right now. We're getting a little deep on the Google Chrome pages right now. You guys got me started. It's the PB 6510 or -30. I want Tool Lady. Oh my goodness. Look, it's $108 on eBay. Let's go Tool Lady. The only thing about Tool Lady is they don't have Google crawlers. So the only Google crawlers they have, I think, is for their main website, but not for the products. So when you search a specific product, it doesn't really come up in the main it doesn't come up with Tool Lady as an option when you search for a specific product. So let's see. 6510.or search. $84 we're looking at for the one I have. And what if I want, okay, that's for the small one, right? And if I want the longer, the one with the longer shaft, it's $88.40. So about the same price. It really depends on shipping. This is $3 less. But like I said, there's no rubber on this PB Swiss one. And the rubber on the Snap-on one's probably a lot better. Let me read you guys' comments here. So, let's see. Bumble says, I have a 30-year-old red handle Snap-on ratcheting screwdriver made in America. Yeah. I wonder if see, sometimes they got good ones. Sometimes Snap-on has stuff you wouldn't even expect to still be made in America, but it's something you would swear up and down it's made in America. Nope, you go on their website, it says China or something, Taiwan or Spain or Ireland or something like that. But let's see. Yoda Doug, how's it going, bud? Check cat pliers and cat screwdrivers. Cat ratcheting screwdriver. Let's see. Cat ratcheting screwdriver. Shop cat. Ooh. Sign up and get 10 off your $50 order. Nice. Bonus deal. So it's the cat official website. Do we have tools? Are there tools even on here anymore? Cat tools. I don't know if shop supplies. Fan ports, filters, shop supplies. I don't know. Do they have tools anymore? Where do I find them at? Ground engaging tools. Vices. Miscellaneous shop supplies. Personal protective equipment. Let's see if we can search. Cats. Hand tools. I remember there was a catalog you can look up. Hand tools. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So, screwdrivers. Blam. Now we're making some heat. Okay. I remember these. So these are Snap-on's old handle. Hard handle. If you want to say their new handle also. But I don't see a ratcheting screwdriver at all. You got a product number, Yoda Doug? Because that would make it very easy. Wait, here it is. Duh. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much Snap-on's. No, that's pretty much Snap-on or the Williams ratcheting screwdriver. I wonder if I can get this, because if you guys don't know already, I work for Cat. I work for Cat. And there's like a tool catalog I can get, but the pricing's not really that great. I don't think. I think I did inquire about some of the tools, but when you go to order them, it'll say like discontinued or something like that. But this is actually Snap-on's branded Williams, actually, but it's the same thing. It's got that screw cap with the. Maybe I'll get one to show you guys. Maybe at one day. But let's see. I wonder if they're still making their wrenches. Hey, oh, you said look at their pliers. Now, their pliers are definitely Snap-on again. These are not Snap-on, but they're supplied by Snap-on. I don't know. These are grip-on. Their locking pliers are grip-ons. Yep, you can definitely tell that's a grip-on handle there. I wish this said any prices. We'll check price. Next thing I click on, we'll check the price. So here is a regular pliers set. This is pretty much Snap-on pliers set. We'll see if we can check in. Pittsburgh. Come on, give me a price. I gotta go to Cleveland Brothers. We'll select them in Murraysville. It's actually pretty far. $17. Wow. No way. No way. $17. Whoa. See, last time I was on this site, they didn't give prices. That's awesome. They give prices now. It said, look, contact your dealer for prices or something like that. So $17. What? What should I look up next? Let's see. Let's go find that screwdriver. Where do screwdrivers go? Am I losing my mind? Screwdrivers right here. How much is that screwdriver? Check price. Enter Pittsburgh. How much? Whew. What? $43.53 for a ratcheting screwdriver. Ah! It's more than a 3-piece pliers set? No way. Unless that pliers set's not really Snap-on anymore. You can get the Balco one for $38. We just saw. And that's another Snap-on. Balco's another Snap-on company. You can get that one for $38.95. Shipped right to your door. That's crazy. Let's see, how much are the wrenches? How much are the wrenches? Hand tools. Wrenches. See, these are super combos. Where's a set at? Here's a set. Check price. See, those don't look like. Barefoot. $226 for a wrench set. I don't know. I don't know. Bumble. I would guess if Nepros for us makes one. Oh yeah, you are right, Bumble. They got the real. They do got the 3-sided handle, but I think Williams before they had that handle. See, some of the ratcheting. Okay, there it is. We'll look it up. I think they still have both. Williams used to have the 3-side, or they have. Okay, so that's what I thought. They still have both. There it is, right there. They still have all their ratcheting screwdriver types. Excuse me, Snap-on. I'm sorry, I got a little derailed right now, but what the hell is this? This is, hold on, Control 0. Yeah, it's zeroed. This is 2 ratcheting screwdrivers, an extension, and some bits for $464. No way. There's no way that's right. There's no actual way that's right. You can get the screwdriver alone for $84. And you're telling me with bits, it's $400, almost $500 Snap-on? No way. No way in hell that's real. Listen, tell me who buys this and I'll find them something better. I promise. There's no way. They really want almost $500 for 2 ratcheting screwdrivers and some bits. What? Set members. What? Master SAE bit set. No way. No, thank you. There's no way that. There's no. These are regular bits. You get slotted Robertsons, Hex, looks like Torx, Phillips, regular set, no specialty bits in there for $211. No. Wow. Are you serious? That's crazy. Bits made in USA though. Wow. I'm just so shocked. I can't even put into words how crazy this is. Yeah, bits for $211. There you go. That's crazy. Crazy. That's ludicrous. That's actually ridiculous. That's the most egregious thing I've ever seen in my life. $211 for some bits. Bits. A set of bits. I got USA bits right here in my hand. Listen. If you guys want to run down to Ollie's, you can get half of what's in that set for $10. Just by picking up a Craftsman ratcheting screwdriver. And it's not like Snap-on bits only fit Snap-on, you know what I'm saying? They only fit in a Snap-on ratchet. Nope. They're all 1/4-inch bits. They fit. I don't know what their deal is, but actually I do know what their deal is. Their deal is that they have to those bits are made by Apex. Yeah, I assume that they are, because these ones are as well though. That's a common thing. Like if you have a look at here, right here, that's a dead giveaway right there. That they're made by Apex. The shape of their flat or slotted bit is a dead giveaway. Those are Apex bits. I think Apex might be the last one making these in America. I don't think DeWalt does it or anything. I don't know. SK might be doing some of that. Might be doing their fair share of bit making, as well as a couple other companies. Let me go back to some of you guys' comments. Glad he won. Wera has the most comfortable handle. I like it better than my Snap-on. I have a set of Weras. They're in my electronics toolkit. I do like them, but I feel like they stain easy. They stain relatively easy, I think, in my opinion. Wow. Whew, that was a strong one right there. What were you saying about knee pros, Bumble? Let me know that. But I'm now a Knipex fan. Crazy, but great quality. Yeah. I mean, if not all of the Knipex I have is pretty good stuff. Very good stuff. I use them often. Way more often than I should. Should be grabbing the right tool for the job, but I just, whatever. Cat looks the same as the old Snap-on. We went over that one. Bumble. Bought my first Knipex in a German hardware store for 30 francs. What's that? Bucks? $30? Bumble says he only buys you Snap-on. I do to a point. I don't always only buy you Snap-on. I sometimes jump on a truck because he's there, but that's very rare. That one upside is we'll have a look at that, Bumble. That was in 1993. Bits for $211. Those bits are made by Apex. Okay, so we'll with that out of the way, we'll have a look at Nepros. I think I don't know if they make one. I think they have a KTC ratcheting screwdriver, not a Nepros one. But I don't know. I've seen some guys have complaints about these screwdrivers in particular. How they I guess they're not molded correctly. Are you from Germany? Were you in Germany at that time? Let's see. I think KTC would have one. There's a KT. There is one. But the thing is, this looks like another ratcheting screwdriver I have. Now, guys, the dead giveaway on these ratcheting screwdrivers is always this cone piece. If you ever look at the switch in the cone piece, pretty much tells you all you need to know about it. But here we go. Let's see if we can have a look at. Let me zoom in. That's on eBay. I don't want eBay. What's that? What's that, James? What the hell? I'm getting a little too fancy with their website here. That's a bit much. Oh, it was like 2005-ish when they did that. I wouldn't have known anything about it. Oh, there we go. $50 for this ratcheting screwdriver. What I was going to get at is that it looks like they just plopped the bits in the end of the handle, just like the Snap-on one. What's your video idea, bud? Yeah, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they would have to just plop them. That's a weird screwdriver right there. Why would you have this shaft separate from that when it takes those bits? Oh, maybe because you could change the. Okay, that's maybe that's pretty cool. Would you look at that? I like the black and yellow. You know, you guys know I'm from Pittsburgh. Oh, look, you could put even a thing in there. Ooh, what's this one? Top tool. Wow. So the KTC one's the same as Top Tool one. Okay, so obviously we don't need to buy that if it's the same thing. KTC versus Right Grip. Those are two. That's an Armstrong right there, and that's a Matco. Top 10 tool deals on Amazon for under what? For under $50. Would you guys watch something like that? There's a picture of the storage. Oh no. So those fit in dedicated places. That's pretty cool. That's better. Now, if the end of the Snap-on one was like that, where you could, because the end of the Snap-on one's only like yay deep, ooh, and you can only fit like so many in it. If it was like that, where they had like a spot for each, what's that? You get 7 bits, you can store it in there. Yeah, 7-bit storage area right there. That would be much nicer. Mint. It would be much better than just unscrewing the cap and then having to plop them on a table or something like that, or dump them into your hand or whatever. How long we been going on this for? There's no counter on there. OBS will tell me. We've been live for an hour and a half, guys. Almost. Hour and 21 minutes. I'm gonna run my little call to action here in a sec. All right. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Hit that bell to be notified of all my latest uploads. What about it? What about it, Bumble? I have some wrenches from Right Tool. That's pretty much the only thing I appreciate from Right Tool. That's pretty much it. I don't really get into any other things. Like their sockets, or I don't know, their wrench or their ratchets or anything else that Right offers, their pry bars, stuff like that. I don't impact sockets the same way. I don't get into none of that really. Ooh. I gotta find my knife. I lost my knife. I had an Armstrong knife around here somewhere. I just keep every once in a while. I'll just like pause for a second, just like, did I put that somewhere? Drop it? I don't know where it went. Since I have a little son, a 2-year-old, I try to keep track of my stuff because the little ones will get into everything. But I know I used it in this room. This is my dedicated YouTube room. But I used it to cut this open. I don't know where it went. Oh. It's been a while. But this is the BT Master from Topton. Now, those guys sent me over this thing to review, and I was going to review it, But the thing is, I lost it. So, yeah. I had to go ahead and buy it. And it took a while, almost like 2 weeks to get this. But we're going to evaluate it, honestly, and see what it's about. I already did part of a review for this thing, but it's pretty nice. I just wish I hadn't lost it. But the thing is, they're coming out with a new one. I don't know how soon they're going to come out with a new one, but we'll put this one up anyways. Barefoot. Been using Mega Pro Ratchet Driver daily for 2 years. It's getting a little wobbly. Well, I think that's essentially what this is. I think this is the same as a Mega Pro. Does that look familiar? Whoa. See, my thing is, you can't just, if you turn it the opposite, you hold this and turn it the opposite the way you're going, it changes direction. But yeah, this would take some getting used to for me. I like this one better, way better, because it got the knurling here. No knurl on the shaft. Yeah, but this, to their credit though, this is pretty thin in the end here. Wow. I forget one of these is okay. Now, something else I forgot to mention about the PB Swiss is this ratcheting screwdriver has probably the strongest magnet in it. It just grabs the hell out of a bit. You know what I'm saying? The collar on a Mega Pro is plastic. I think the last time I looked into Mega Pros, okay, they have had a line of them that were made in America and a line of them that were made in Canada. So, if you got the Canadian one, of course, it'll look different. But I think they had American ones. And we'll see. We'll see. Duh. I can look that up right now. So we'll have a look-see here. If I can spell mega right. I think there were different kinds, actually. Yeah. So here's one. And here's another. Yeah, and if you look at that, blam, it's literally the same thing. It's the same thing. It's literally got the same tip on it, or the same end piece. It's the same. Now, what they did change was the end, ratcheting end. They made that a little bigger. But essentially, it's the same thing. Hell, this might even be like a piece fit over that. Yeah, so I think that's the Canadian one, and this is the American one. And they got different ones for different. I think the different colors for Mega Pro pretty much just indicates the bit loadout they give you with it, I think. Where's the X? Come on. There's an X somewhere. There we go. No, I don't want to save 20% on everything because I'm not ordering nothing. I'm just window shopping. Nope. Okay, yours is Canadian, yeah. Beer Stud, what's going on? Different video for each dollar level. I might have to look into that. Top 10 tool deals. We'd have to make it top 5 for reasons that pertain to YouTube and humans and the human interest level, attention span, actually. Because listen, I'm not bashing you guys at all. 90% of my own videos, I only watch like the first 5 minutes. Because, well, I guess I got an excuse because I've slaved over that video and it's taken me so damn long to make it that when I finally release it, it's like I didn't seen this video 1,000 times. But if I hadn't seen it, maybe I'd watch a little longer. But yeah, I would have to make it top 5, not top 10. Look at that. Craftsman had a set that was like a dedicated ratchet screwdriver per size. That's weird. That's so weird. Is that new? Like new? Like, no. That's Sears Craftsman. Wow. And for $26. Oh my goodness. They were really grasping at straws over there. Yeah, I think Baco. Here, listen. Since we're on Tool Guide, and since you brought it up, Bumble, Baco is highly reviewed on this site here. Their Techno Plus. This guy, Stewart. I almost called him Stan. Stewart highly rated these Baco or Irizola Techno Pluses, which these ones, I don't know if you realize this set here is different from this set here. Because even though this is not an apples to apples comparison. These are a tang through. You see how they have this hex shaft at the base of each screwdriver. These are the tang through or striking screwdriver set, and then this is the Irizola non-striking, I think. Yeah, because if you look, there's a hole in the end of these ones. Looks like they got okay, so they got the hex shaft on some of their non-striking ones too. But if you look at the opening here, it's missing. There's no opening there like there is on this. So these are the tang throughs or strikings. These are the regular ones. But he highly reviewed these, and I think these are made in Spain, if I'm not mistaken, because Irizola is Spanish. Yep. So they're very overlooked. Are you getting hazard pay? Shit, I might have to ask for it now that you bring that up, Matthew. I'm not getting hazard pay. You know what I'm saying? They got all these other places shut down and they're not giving me extra money. Mad. But look at these. I ran across these in the store. And they're Southwire screwdrivers. Pretty expensive per screwdriver. And that's the only way I've seen them sold. But the grip is huge and heavy on these screwdrivers. Ooh, and they're coming out with an electrician's hammer. Wow. Southwire is bringing it. They're really bringing it. They're bringing it to Ideal and Klein's doorstep. I swear. Look, I don't know if they'll catch on though. I don't know if they'll catch on through the trades like Klein has. But yeah, the Southwire has USA made pliers now and USA screwdrivers. Crazy, huh? Are you getting hazard play, Matthew? Or are you not working right now? Of the guys not working, I mean, of the mechanics we got here, how many of you guys are not working? That's my question. Like, were you guys laid off because of this, or did your place of employment close? Iraq veteran 888, the bonus item. Who's Iraq veteran? I think Southwire is their own company. Southwire Beer Stud, they're not directly affiliated with Lowe's. They're their own company. They might have a deal to only sell through Lowe's, but they're Southwire. The story behind Southwire, I think, is that they used to make wire for the telecommunications or whatever. They made wire and they sold it. And I can't confirm that. I've been to companies like fiber companies where they had Southwire like huge rolls of wire bigger than a forklift, right? Huge rolls of wire, and that was their business until they got into making like selling tools as well. So they're not mainly a tool company. They're mainly a wire company. They make wire. That's why they're called Southwire. But they got in a tool somehow. I knew, and I learned, and I seen that before they even had tools. That I seen that large roll of wire. And let's see. I'd have to search my memory. But the company I used to work for, okay, here it is. The company I used to work for, we were a Heister dealer, and they would send me to a place close to my house called Crown Castle. Now, what Crown Castle does is when you see that the telecom company, the local telecom company setting up wire on poles, they sell them that wire. That's what Crown Castle does. Sometimes Crown Castle also sets up their own networks, right? And I guess sometimes the company, like we'll say for in this instance, Verizon, will subcontract Crown Castle to hang the wire and put the wire where they need to. So I went into this place, Crown Castle, and that's where I seen this big roll of Southwire wire, and that's how I knew about it. And that had to be years and years and years ago. Gun community. See, I heard that's a rough topic to be in on YouTube because you can't monetize anything. Like, you're not monetized at all. They don't let you do that. You get no ad revenue through YouTube. So they run on, I think they run on 100% sponsorships for when they review. And that is when you want to look at the power of YouTube and what creators are capable of, just look to those guys, because those guys are running on no money from Google whatsoever. And they've said that they're not going to make ad revenue, period, because they review guns. And literally, they're run on, some of the top guys most certainly get guns for free or sent to them to review. But like a lot of their stuff is run on sponsorships, and they're just doing it out of the kindness of their own heart. They're not. Some of those guys are not even making a single dollar. I'd guarantee. I'd put my money on some of those guys are not making a single buck off of YouTube, and they're still on here doing it. And that takes a lot of effort and a lot of free time, and wow. But yeah. Yeah. Here in wherever you're at, Crown Castle has a cell phone tower, and there's about 5 to 6 different cell phone companies. Yeah, so that's one of Southwire's main. That's Southwire's main business right there. Is once your cell phone call reaches that tower, and that it inevitably has to go through actual wire. So, yeah. That's what Southwire does. They're not really affiliated with Lowe's. It's not like a renaming thing. I'd venture to say you've been using Southwire for a long time, probably. Yeah, so I used to service a fork truck, one of Crown Castle's fork trucks. And I don't know how those people were in business, really, especially around here, because, I don't know, maybe they weren't setting up new stuff, and that's really their play. But it was literally just a warehouse. Every time I'd go there, there'd be exactly 2 hours on a truck, and we had contracts for every 3 months with them. We would come out there. 2 hours in 3 months, pretty much. You need to be running your truck more, for one. For two, you probably don't need us. But I never told them that, because that's not my that's not up to me. That's not my prerogative. But I mean, they would still eventually need us, but not every 3 months. Top pick for a ratcheting screwdriver, I'd say this one right here. The Calvan 668. The one on screen right now. It's my favorite. Hey, I didn't even realize it was still there. Still there. But, lots of Patreon begging. Oh yeah, I haven't watched. Way before I even started on YouTube, I looked at a couple of those gun review guys. See what to see what was what when it came to the gun world. YouTube is where I go to watch content. So lots of Patreon begging, he says. I don't remember that, but hey, maybe it is a thing. A lot of guys are Patreon begging these days. A lot of guys. Yeah, it's that Calvan one or this Baco one. Same thing. I think there's another company that makes one like this. See, you can get it non-pistol grip or pistol grip. I'd rather have the pistol grip, because you can make it regular or not. It doesn't stay a pistol. You can have it straight, or you could turn it. Hit the button, turn it. Then you push these 2 buttons here. There's one on each side. You push both buttons, it releases that little back piece, and this is where you keep your bits, and there's only 6 of them though. But from what I can remember, the snap-on one, when you unscrew it only holds 5. So you got 6 there plus whatever one you have in here. And like I said again, you could take the You could take this piece out and add an extension and make it longer. Knurled grip right there on the shaft. Yeah, so that's that one. The only thing, I think this one is a little bit of a lower tooth count. Whew! We've been at this a while, fellas. Oh, wow. Where's that Mega Pro one? Here it is. I'm going to see if these fit in here. Because if they all fit in here, why would you even put them in this, if they all fit in here? Is there another flat? Yeah. So this, if this was there's 5 flats. Stupid. But if this was a regular ratcheting screwdriver, that would make this a good, because you can already see, it would make this a good ratcheting screwdriver for how many bits you can carry. And that's pretty much my main thing when it comes to a ratcheting screwdriver. You got to have bits. You got to have the bits. Got to be able to carry as many bits as I need. So this would be a second favorite. This is third because of the mechanism. But this one, 10 bits. I love it. 10 bits you can fit. Perfect. But let's see. Yeah, this is a lot of bits this one can fit. It looks, from the looks of it. I mean, look. That's 5 right there. So right now I'm already at the Snap-on's limit with 5 bits. And I still got way more to go. But let me know what you guys want to have a look at. If there's anything you're looking at, if you want me to see where they still have toilet paper or whatever, we'll have a look see. But let me know if you guys want to have a look at something specific. We'll look it up right now. Now, I don't want Robertson. I don't ever have a need for Robertson. I think I've in my travels, I've probably run across the need to use a Robertson bit once, ever. It's just not something I need. And every one of these bits is made in America. And for $10, it definitely means that Snap-on is crazy. Look at that. So I got 4 bits left to store. And I got 5 bits left. So I'm going to have to keep one in the tip here. And it's definitely going to be a Phillips 2. Yeah. So we'll put the 3 right here on top. Now this is kind of a goofy storage mechanism because getting the bits back in here is awkward. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this ratcheting screwdriver over any of the others. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. So what I have to do, I'll probably keep these holders though. But what you kind of got to line it up in there. And then once you do, the bit is hitting a lip. I wonder if you could just press down. You can. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. So you don't have to slide them in there. You could just press it in there. Okay, that makes it a little bit different. So you just line it up like that. Line it up like that. Press it in there. And blam. Now that kind of changes things. It's a lot heftier now. But yeah. Oh, not as hefty as this one though. This one in the weight department, this one's a tad lighter, a touch. You know what? I don't know. I venture to say that these are almost the same. Yeah, this one's lighter than both of those. Yeah, and you know what? This one actually feels heavier than this one. But the rubber grip on this one is definitely better than this Craftsman. If you want to have a look there, it's a little texturized, just like in the picture. It's texturized and it's rubber. When I bought this one, I thought it was rubber. I thought this one was rubber, but it's not. And that disappointed the hell out of me, because that would have made this the best ratcheting screwdriver out there. If this was rubber, blam, takes it hand down. With the all they would have to do is shave this out and then cover and then like wrap it with rubber. Leave this part plastic, the rest of it's rubber, and blam, you got the best ratcheting screwdriver in the business. Now the teeth on this one are fairly coarse compared to something like this. You want a hair there. But it feels very smooth, like too smooth. KB, what's going on, bud? What's the slash mean? But yeah, I like that. I don't know. Mega Pro, huh? Ratcheting screwdrivers. See, you can feel that sometimes this one just doesn't do it. It lets me like if you do it too fast, it'll let you turn it back too far. And that's the downside to something like this, where it's a Sprag. Friend said you look like Hootie. Who's that? How long we been at this? Almost 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let me find my dashboard. So, whew. I don't think so. Don't think so. Nope. Yeah, no, not similar. Nope. I'll wait till it makes. I'll wait till it makes it to you. Nope, I don't see it. Especially when I take my hat off. Whew. Not the same. No, we're even similar. Listening for my kid right now. Oh, I just realized I brought it up with the wrong thing. Let me get the right thing. Yeah, not the same. I wonder how I was going to look on the screen. But yeah, that guy? No. He looks more like Kanye West. He looks like Kanye West right there. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Even with the hat on, there's no similarity there. Is this the only page I have in this thing? Yep. All right, so what do you guys want to look up? Tell me something. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Tell me something bad. Just tell me something. Cause I'm drawing a blank right now. Other than the 5 videos I got in the works. Whew. See, that's the problem. I don't really know something. From them. And plus, I don't want to get copyright struck. 2 reasons I wouldn't do that. Sorry. Otherwise, I would. That's something random I would do. But let's see here. Let's take a dive on. Let's take a dive through the garage journal. See what's going on. Smart Chrome. What? I'll give the garage journal some ad money. I've seen these ratchets. Okay, I've seen these ratchets on Instagram. They kind of look like blue points. But they got that open end, that anti-slip open end. I would have to see the open end. What's the open end look like? See, there's no teeth in there. They're just hollowed out. I wonder if they're made by Infor or not. Usually when you see that open, it's Infor. But I don't know. But look at their ratchets. See, look at this. Look at the head on these things. Does that look similar to you? Does that look familiar? Let's see. 72 tooths. Does it look familiar? Let's see. Icon. Let's see. Show me your dirty little secrets. I need a close-up. Here's a close-up. I don't know, man. Kind of seems like Icon. They copied the Snap-on selector, but that's looking pretty close. They just put their on and offs down here. I don't know. But for the price, I'd be willing to try this before. Look, you get a 3-piece set for how much? Better not be no $100. How much is 3-piece set? Add the cart. Sure. Oh. Wait, do I gotta select options? Alright, where's my card at? There it is. How much? Yeah, no, not for no $100. Oh, you're saying it looks like the Tecton. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No, those don't look the same. You could tell right in the ratchet head. Blam. $92. I don't know who makes that. I've never seen one like that. Sleek, comfortable. Guys, as far as comfortability, right, on a metal handled ratchet, Snap-on has, or not Snap-on. Sorry. I'm not going to say Snap-on. As far as comfortability on a all metal handle ratchet, SK has everyone beat. I'm sorry. I've tried them all. I've had Matcos in my hand. I've had Cornwells in my hand. I've had Nepros in my hand. I've had Snap-ons in my hand. I've had all kind of stuff in my hand. Craftsman, you name it on a ratchet, I've had it in my hand. SK wins. For the feel of a metal handled ratchet, even compared to Proto. SK just take it. Just asking your opinion. Oh, my bad. Well, if it was me, because see, the thing with buying stuff online is you can't really feel it. I would look at price because that's the only $34.99 for a regular. Is that regular length? That's $34.99. Oh no. Okay, it looks like that's a 13 or 12-inch flex. So how much is a Tecton version of that going to be? Because it looks like they only have flexes. Ratchets. Do they have flex head? Yeah, flex head. I would look at price first. We'll look at 3/8 and we'll compare the price. You can only get it in a set? Okay, here's an 8-inch for $28. See, in that regard, then the Capri is going to be better because you get a 12-inch. It looks like. Description. Yeah. Because when you're looking at the cheaper end of this, okay, what says the length? When you're looking at the cheaper end of the spectrum, 3/8, it's going to be a 12-inch. When you're looking at the cheaper end of the spectrum, I don't necessarily look at tooth count because to jump from 72 is a 5-degree swing arc. Jumping to 90 is a 4-degree swing arc. The difference is a single degree. It's not that big. And even in the case of Snap-ons, dual 80, theirs is 4.5 degree swing arc. So the difference between an 80 and a 72 is a half of a degree. When you're talking about 360 in a circle, half of a degree is not much. And when you're talking about a single degree in a circle, it's still not much. So the higher tooth count, I don't really buy into that always anymore. I would like all mine to be the same, since most of what I have right now is a 90 tooth stuff. So I would like all of it to have the 90 tooth stuff because it's generally nicer stuff. And that's what I'm looking at. But when it comes to the lower end, if I was just like getting something for home, I look at cost first. So if the Icon is cheaper than either of these two, I would get that. Seriously. Yeah, gear wrench. That's because their 120 wasn't really a 9 or a high tooth count. It was a 120 position. So the way they were doing that was a 60 tooth gear with stacked paws that like kind of like walked along the gear one after the other. It gave you 120 positions, but it was like the paws were half the size of a normal paw because you had to have two of them going like this, grabbing the teeth on the gear. So that they went. I don't know if they're going to stop making the 120s, but yeah, they finally made a higher tooth, a 90 tooth, which they used to actually have the 84, which was, what is that, like a 4.3 degree swing arc or something like that? Whatever, you could have left it there. And then the Matco has the 88, which is like the same design. It's 88's close enough to 90. Seriously. So I don't think they have to touch that at all. Speaking of Tekton, I wonder if they're having any deals. Is this home? Can I go home? Yeah, this is home. See, I want their angle wrenches. I actually need to buy something. Wrenches. Angle head wrenches. I need a 15/16 because I lost it like a dum-dum. I need individuals. Oh, they put them under one listing now. Cool. They used to have 2 separate pages, but they changed that. That's cool. Okay, so I need 15. Oh, it's the one wrench that's out of stock. You serious? Are you serious, my boy? I need that one wrench. It's only what, $20? $24. And these are made in America. Oh, we'll see you, Barefoot. Have a good one, bud. Sorry I missed that. But take her easy. Available in 6 weeks. See, that's another thing, a part of the, this shutdown stuff. There's a lot of companies like this. You're gonna have long lead times when it comes to ordering stuff like this. It's gonna change. So I guess I'll wait. Man, I really needed that. Would have saved me a lot of time on Friday. Speaking of, I kinda have to. Are all their pliers made in America yet? I kinda have to do my time card because I never did it Friday. Made in the USA. Look at that. Made in the USA. That's crazy. Damn. Wow. Sears goes out of business, but Tecton can still offer USA stuffs for a good price. I don't understand what is going on here. You know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense to me. So, are all of them made in America now? Yeah. They're made by Wild. I recognize those anywhere. Wild. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. And then they also have their screwdrivers, which are made in America. Or some they have lines. They have different lines that are made in America. Are these hard handles made in America? Out of stock. See, I looked at where's the 6-piece at? B. $30. Where they made at? If these are made in America, okay. I don't know. Are they made in the USA? Made in the USA? I don't know. They don't say it. These don't say it. These other ones do, though. These do. Wow. Do these say made in the USA? USA on it. Okay, they didn't have maybe the hard handles did say it. See, now, this is something interesting. If these hard handles say it, I don't like the way those black ones are designed at all, whatsoever. Where's the 6-piece set? $28. There's no way. There's no way. Let me see. They do say USA on them. Wow. So, what would be your incentive at buying damn Icon at $50 for their 6-piece screwdriver set when you can get a USA made for literally half the price? Wow. Are you serious? That's 0 to 2. Let me get a regular one. A regular 6-piece set. So, Phillips 1 through 3. A normal set would be Phillips 1 through... Maybe their set was an 8-piece set at Harbor Freight. So, it's 1 through 3. Phillips 1 through 3. And that's the thing. You probably don't look. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at Icon screwdriver set. Screwdriver sets. Because, I think their pricing is an 8-piece. Okay. So, for $50, get an 8-piece, right? That's a professional screwdriver set. This 8-piece here, mind you don't get stubbies, right? You just get smaller sizes. You get Straight size. You know what I'm saying? This set is $40. And it's made in America. And these handles look closer to Snap-on's hard handles than Icon could have ever made them. You know what I'm saying? It's quite clear that they wanted to copy Snap-on here. But Tekton's hard handles look way closer to Snap-on's hard handles than anything. Look at that. I mean, obviously it's not like identical, but wow. USA made. Oh, with a nylon inner core and a different outer core. That's cool. They tell you the HRC of the blade. Tekton is just, they took insert molded. So they don't smash them in the end of the handle. They mold it around it. Yeah. I agree. Icon is hype and branding. Some of the stuff's good, I'd say, but I want to say that anyone can make a good socket. Now, a lot of people are starting to say that their sockets aren't holding up too well. I think those guys are just like using them on impacts, maybe. I think some guys are using them on impacts and some guys are giving them hell. Because a chrome socket is essentially a chrome socket, right? Even some of the higher quality brands, right? If you put enough torque on that chrome socket, the square end starts to deform as well. So I think some guys are just giving them too much, you know what I'm saying? Putting a little bit much of girth, a little too much girth on her, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta give it to her that hard. I think anyone can make a good socket. It doesn't really matter who you socket. The one thing that does matter about sockets, I don't have any sockets around here to compare this, but the tip of the socket where you insert your fastener, right? The cheaper ones will have a really deep dish right there, and the more quality ones will have a really shallow dish. You can compare this for yourself. If you have cheap like Stanley sockets, compare it to your Snap-on or your SK. You'll see that the cheap ones usually have that really deep dish, and it reduces the effective area of your socket. Tool cabinets. Look at this. Wow. Tekton is coming with the fire. Yeah. See, and I think that's the beer stud. I think that's kind of like a little bit of the thing too, is that those guys are giving her hell because they're cheap. You know what I'm saying? They're from Harbor Freight. It's the mindset you attach to it. Now, everyone and their mother knows that Snap-on impact sockets are very soft, right? But they're $200, $300 sockets, and you're going to treat those things well, much better than you treat like a Harbor Freight thing, something from Harbor Freight. It's just because the branding and the name attached and associated with that product is different, so it warrants, like subconsciously warrants, a different treatment. You kind of got to get yourself out of that. Like if you buy something nice, if I buy something that I think is nice, I evaluate it like I think it's nice. Whether it be from Harbor Freight, Snap-on, SK, it doesn't matter to me. I treat it nice if I think it's nice. the branding or the name attached to it has nothing to do with how I treat it. It's how I get what the feel is once I use it, and that's how I end up treating it. So if it's a piece of junk from Snap-on, I treat it like a piece of junk from Snap-on. Yeah, I don't discriminate in that regard. Molded in the USA, it says on the 6-in-1 screwdrivers. That's crazy. That's crazy that they can have American wrenches. Actually, no. Their angle wrenches are American. The other wrenches I don't think are they? Because that would be some shit. Yeah, no. They actually look like Ureas or something. They're open in there. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want me to look up, I'm just going off on random tangents, hanging out with you guys in the wake of this social distancing thing we got going on. So if there's anything you guys want me to look up and talk about, show the community here, we'll have a look. We will have a look. You know what I wondered? I've always wondered this, okay? If you guys know this, let me know. But when you say Apex bits, right? Are you serious? That's why the upcharge. Apex is selling their own set of bits for 90. No. Okay, so here's the thing. That's probably the upcharge. That's why the upcharge. Look, they got this nice little case. This nice little blow molded case. Is there a screwdriver in there? Yeah, there's a screwdriver in there. Wow. That is so ridiculous for $90-something. But when you say Apex bits, right? Where do you get the bits? How do you buy the bits? Right? Apex still makes impact sockets and bits, right? But where the hell do I buy them? This is apexbits.com. Right? So here are some sockets. Apex. Here's some bits. Is this okay, so this is not affiliated. Omega Technologies is an all independent authorized dealer. Is that where the only place I buy them? Do I have to go to apextools.com? Whoa, their page isn't working. Apex bits. Wow. Set of 20 bits for $25. That's crazy. Apex. Where do I get a set of bits? Why you say that, Beer Stud? Beer Stud says Apex has a factory here in South Carolina. I think it's going to be a while before the factory starts producing. Thought you could get Apex at Napa. You might be right. New impact rated bits. Look at these bits. Where do I buy them though? As far as a brand that has recognition almost worldwide in gear wrench, right? Where the hell do I buy them? Like, I can't just buy a set of bits or a set of sockets. Why? You make them, why not sell them? It makes no sense to me. But we're going to look at... See, I keep scrolling through here and not finding, like, MSC has them, but, like, these are like, okay, bit set. Here's a whole bit set. This is what I mean. Is the MSC the only place I can get something like this? And why? You know what I'm saying? This is made in America, 1/4 inch bit set. $50, right? Not too crazy. Not too out of, look at this. Country of origin, various. But if these bits were made in America, if the bits are made in America, I might consider $50 for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I support American stuff. Here's more bits. $40 from MSC. $9. Now, is that one bit? That is one bit. That's crazy. For one bit. So you would literally have to come on to a place like this and oh, really? Apex, we're getting news here from the comment section that Apex bought an Armstrong building. Really? Can you tell me what town that's in? So we can corroborate. We can corroborate the story. You know, it's for 48 hours before, you know what I'm saying, this one dies off. You know what I'm saying? 48 hours. We have to get to the bottom of this within 48 hours or we will lose. All right? We will not be able to catch the story. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So it looks like you gotta sort of cruise and perseverate, right? You gotta cruise MSC and find each bit you're looking for and add it to your cart and order it that way. Lexington County, South Carolina. Let's see. Armstrong, Lexington, SC. Armstrong Tools. They closed that one. Are you telling me that Apex took over? They didn't. Are you telling me they didn't close it? Huh. Are there like signs out front? Because Apex is part of the same group, Apex Tool Group, as Armstrong was. And that's the one of the plants. Yeah, this is the one they laid off 170. And that's only half. Is that? Yep, that's only half of what they had there, I think. They kept a certain percentage of people there. I remember that. Yep. 365 people prior to reduction. And so they laid off 170. They didn't close that plant. And it said we can confirm we are reducing employment. So they never closed it. They always had it open. They just stopped making Armstrong. So that's how that goes. Oh, I'm getting pretty hungry. It's about to be spaghetti time, gentlemen. It's about to be spaghetti and noodles. Cook me up some ground meat. And make some spaghetti sauce and some noodles. We'll look it up. Yoda Doug. Yeah. Let's see here. I have to search my memory for this one. But Armstrong came out with those first. So they've made the pinless impacts for the longest time. Even when Matco had them, but I don't know if they're made in I don't know if they're made in America anymore. I haven't seen any new pinless impacts made in America. If Matco still has them made in America, it's through Apex. 100%. I just don't. I wouldn't know where, but I don't know if they're still made in America because you see Gear Wrench has them, non-USA ones. And Craftsman used to have them. They had USA ones. But we'll go ahead and these Sumter. Search Apex. Digital content strategist. Okay. Forger. Look at this. 16 days ago. So apparently they are doing something there. They're going to come out with deep ones. Flat Rate Master did a video covering his favorite Garnett-Tools. Well, I don't really watch Flat Rate Master. But if they're, I don't know. It really depends if they're made in America or not. If they're not made in America, I mean, they're still made by Apex, but they're just through contract. Because Gear Wrench had those pinless impacts that are non-USA. This one has a listing for a Forger bear stud. Let's see what they're work closely with team leads and supervisors to understand production needs. Read job routing to understand operations that need to be performed. Okay. Use lift equipment to change dies in and out of hammers as changeovers occur. Set up furnaces, hammers, and presses for operation. Cleaning and preparing dies as needed. Operate furnaces, hammers, and presses to shape and form the next level part from raw material. Read and interpret blueprints to ensure parts meet customer specifications. So they are hiring in Sumter forgers. And that's the only job listing, though. Just one. And this is that Sumter. What's the zip code? 29072. What's this one? 29154. Let's try Lexington. Apex. Apex Auto. Okay. There's equally one job here, but this one is only a production planning job. And this is in Lexington. The other one was in South Carolina. So we're getting reports here that say Apex. Let's see, Apex. Let's do this. So we're getting reports here from a friend of the channel, Beer Stud, that the Apex, the formerly shut down or formerly former Armstrong facility, we'll say, had 140 people that were laid off. 140 employers were laid off at this facility. We're getting a report from Beer Stud, friend of the channel, that they are actually doing something with the facility, changing something up. Maybe Apex is moving in and starting to make some of their bits, their Apex tool bits. We'll look up Apex bits, and we'll go to that site because I'd have to go there anyway. So appears their website's down. But Apex Bits, the company subdivision of Apex Tool Group, they're making changes to the former Armstrong plant. And we don't really know what their changes are, but we're on here on Indeed, and we can see that Apex Tool Group does have some job listings. Here's one for a mechanical engineering and R&D, and there's another one for a production planning and materials control manager. Here's another one for a senior electronics engineer. And is that it? Yeah, that looks about it. So there are a couple jobs available at this place that they formerly laid off employees. And that's a little bit odd. They're hiring, pretty much right after laying off 170 people. And it looks like, let's see. Do they have salary? No salary details. But if you are in the Sumter area, guess what? Apex is hiring. So there's that. It's something refreshing to see, actually. I mean, from what you're saying, Bear Stud, I hope that they take it and make something of it and continue to plant, rather than shut it down like they've done with some of their other facilities. But yeah, I definitely hope that they keep it open and keep people employed there. It's definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing for our country. But yeah. think it's spaghetti time, gentlemen. Someone back here said something about spaghetti. Yoda Doug says, spaghetti makes me tired when I eat it. Yeah. I'm hoping it'll make me tired here. Yoda Doug also says tool research and designing jobs. Yeah, but hopefully that leads to more. There was one forging job at another plant, but hopefully that leads to more actual jobs, more manufacturing jobs. Or at the very least, keeping people employed. Later, Beer Stud. I just want to, here at the end, I want to say thank you guys for joining me on this 2.5 hour journey. 2 hours, 2 hours, 40 minutes, actually. This has been a long haul. I just wanted to come on here and hang out with you guys and see what's up, and give you guys something to look forward to today and something to talk about, something to occupy a little bit of your time while a lot of us are sitting at home bored. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around with me. Thank you guys for joining me. But that's it. I'm going to sign off here. But that's it. That's all I have for you. I'll be sure to leave all the links to everything I talked about in this video in the description down below. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more videos. If you like, you can check out my Twitter and Instagram if you're interested. You can also check out my KC Toolcoat affiliate link. It's in the description. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.